Hello, hello, my name is Jsr and welcome! Today we are playing D&D once again. This time I am joined by Comet and JSR. Sadly, no Chiman. Say hello.
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 And
Alright.
Chiman had work again,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Well, guess
Imagine
Jay
feeling
is... I mean, not
responsible.
Jay. Guess Wes is just gonna be, with the children again.
Ooh, half the party is DMPCs now.
Alright. Well, yes, a minor recap since last, the last part. Jackson, we begin with Jackson talking to the Lady in Red, learning what it means to be a herald of memories, and also getting information on both the Black Eyed Children and the Crystal Heart cases. Continuing from that, Jackson attempted to go deeper into the vision, or what he saw in the visions, eventually seeing himself in this village, or cult, that he's piecing together, relating to the deaths of many. Uh, did I ever say who the people were that died?
Nope. Nope.
Seeing a bunch of memories of the dead, not being able to fully discern it, but staying on one particular path, going through someone's memories. Well, a little girl's memories, from what Jackson can tell, and eventually getting to talk to the visitor event himself. And continuing off of that,
Boss man.
have you, continuing off from that line, have you heard of the Tales of Fate?
No, sir.
Very well. And we switch back to Claire and Mary.
Oh God, why? All right.
Yep. So it's been about an hour now. Jackson is still unconscious. Um,
Just gonna knock the fuck out.
I mean, like, he's still stabilized, right? He's not
mhm.
dying.
He's not dying. He's still stable. Beacon of Hope is very much gone now.
Is he still gripping my hand, by the way?
Hmm?
Do I
Not.
still have to, like...
No, not exactly.
Okay.
His grip has loosened.
Okay, okay. Well, I mean,
Mary.
do I need to keep him on my hand? Or
Hmm?
can I get up and walk up? Like,
Um. Have you moved at all?
no, if he's still touching the symbol, I'm not moving.
Uh, well, I guess you're not moving then.
Okay.
I think this is a question to ask Miru.
Vera's in there with you
Miru is
still.
currently vacant in not the material plane, the Shadowfell. Weird. Very weird. Usually it would be vacant from the material plane, but oh well.
Well, I mean, technically he is vacant from the material plane as well.
True. Continuing. But yeah, for the most part Mary has been giving you cups of tea while you two have been just sitting here waiting.
Okay, I'm just kind of like watching, waiting for a sign he's ready to wake up. I'm not doing much.
Yeah. You're both monitoring his health.
I mean, yeah, just making sure he doesn't go on, doesn't fucking drop.
Please.
Mary is gonna ask though. Um, so do you have any ideas what he's seeing?
Uh, well, if it's anything about my past, probably nothing good.
Hmm.
I have no idea entirely. There was kind of a while where I blocked a lot of stuff out. So
Uh,
if it's remembrance, then I kind of shudder at that.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Yeah.
um, Mary places a tentative hand on your shoulder. It's okay. Sometimes things just has to be difficult before it gets better, you know?
Yes, but this is very difficult.
She just gives you a silent nod and returns to where she was sitting.
In
Continue.
any case, it's entirely up to him what he does with this information. So,
All right.
I am like rubbing my thumb into like my fist right now
Okay.
because I can't access my other hand. I can't rub my hands together.
Yeah. Um. I. You know what? Just in case. She takes out her amulet. It is an amulet, right? I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, amulet. Yeah, she
What
takes
is
out.
it?
She takes out her amulet. Placing her hand, other hand, and her left hand onto Jackson's forehead. Saint Jane, I hope you can guide this soul on whatever he's doing. Casting guidance on you.
Sorry, I'm talking to a dude right now.
Uh, you do have guidance.
Sweet. Wait, can I cast
You
spells?
can't. I
We
no.
have guidance.
You. I don't think you. No, you cannot cast spells currently.
Does he know he has guidance though?
No, he does feel energy on him.
Okay.
But
And remember, I do still have Echo reading his emotions.
yep.
I would just like to. I'm imagining Echoes like as he's trying to read emotions. He's also just like staring at the vacant bird creature.
Oh yeah, we've already established that he's like terrified of Miru.
Because Miru's
He's-
on his chest.
Yep, he's-
Miru is on Jackson's chest.
He's just like, I'm just by Jackson's feet, touching it.
Every once in a while, like he'll look up because he thinks he saw Miru shudder. Just like, hold on.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. I guess we'll just sit here and wait. Bouncing back to Jackson now. One. As per usual. Oh wait. Right. Before we continue this, I am gonna do a minor retcon. So during a retcon of a retcon. So during the first time, the first sacrifice scene, Claire was there crying. For the second one, Claire was not there. If Claire was, she would have died. But continuing on.
Go on. Reduce bad.
Yep. Continuing on. As per usual, instead of just talking to you, thoughts are projected, things are projected into your head. It's difficult to describe. They're not thoughts or images or just straight ideas. It's a jumble of things, but you do get a cognitive piece, and you are able to cognitively think this through. Once upon a time, there was a poor young boy who lived in an abusive family. He lived his early life stealing and robbing from people for money and for food. One day, he was forced to join a bandit group, joining mostly out of necessity. The boy now stays, as this was now the only life he knew. Until one day, after capturing a group of soldiers, he was assigned guard duty. But as night fell, all he could feel was his throat being slit. One day, a young farmer girl was living an uneventful life, tending the fields of her family's, feeding the farm animals, until one day she met a knight. And during that day, she became inspired and followed the path of a knight, becoming a simple soldier at first, but she was able to pick herself up, rising through the ranks for honors in the battlefield, eventually becoming a squire during a time of war. But as is in the case of war, she found herself outmatched and killed. The last thing she saw was a young man with brown hair, a slight beard, wearing splint armor, leading a group of soldiers. Once upon a time, there's a boy born into a family of 4. A father who was a famous swordsman, a mother who was a humble baker, and 2 caring older siblings. While growing up, the boy always looked up to his father, wanting to be like him, and so he trained, day in and day out. Once he was of age, he joined the military at the suggestion of his father. Life as a soldier was difficult, but the young soldier pushed himself, and he lived life to the fullest with his fellow soldiers. But as war broke out, the spirit of the young soldier began to crumble as he saw his friends die and the constant loss in the battlefield. But as is with war, things change. The soldier saw his nation begin winning, battle after battle, retaking territories and beating back the invaders. But as for tides of war, as usual, a long battle ensued and began losing once again. And so the soldier lost heart. But one day, a man led a charge. This man, famous for his diligence in speeches, a man who was seen as a shining beacon of hope for his company. And as he led, he inspired other companies to join in the battle. And so, seeing as his fellow soldiers charged forward, testing their might against the invaders, he too joined. Clashing blades, and as soon as the battle was won, many of the soldiers celebrated. But this young soldier, he was long gone. Born to a famous father and a simple mother, this young boy was raised to be a soldier, to be a leader, born of great intelligence and great potential. He found himself in a military academy of scholars. Continuing his schooling, he learned the art of war and the creation of many mechanical things. During his studies, he fell in love. Though at first his father disagreed with though his father disapproved of this courtship, eventually this young man was able to convince him. And after life was given, and after an eventful life of training as a leader, my apologies for my very poor speech right now. Following his training, he enters new chapters of a bright future, following his father's footsteps. But that all changed during his first assignment. After a skirmish with a group of bandits, his company was captured. Many of his friends were dead or lie dying. The young soldier devised a plan to escape, take out the guard, slit his throat, and take as many of the dead back. And he completed the task. With most of his company head held high, though his own head stayed low, as if to mourn the dead. Years pass from this incursion, and a war breaks out. This war, a long and bloody one, lasting 13 years. This war saw the rise and fall of many heroes, of many fellow soldiers. During this war, the young soldier became a beacon of hope, defeating countless and slaying countless invaders, and saving many lives of his comrades. But of course, as war is, he was not able to save all of his comrades. And following the war, after a treaty was signed, he returned to his life in his home village with a loving wife and 2 children. But as you know, Jackson, you are continuing to walk a path that is filled with death. And that would be the end of what he tells you. Your response?
He just kind of sits there and just thinks.
Do you understand what I mean? Do you understand my answer for your question?
Because we ended the session. What was my question?
How were the memories connected to Claire?
Okay. Yeah, I think I understand now.
Good. Do you have any other?
This is just to clarify. So I see these memories because they have been tied in with Claire. Correct?
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, I believe I'm ready to return to my group.
The figure simply nods his head, and taking his lantern, he shakes it. Well, actually, no. Taking out his bell, he rings it. For you, there is no sound. All you simply feel is a pull. And then you simply close your eyes, open them, and you're back in the tea room with Claire and Mary just staring at you. You're awake.
I instantly have Echo turn invisible and fly back to me.
Yep. You were trying to cross the border, weren't you?
We're trying to cross the border, right? Walks right into that Imperial ambush. Same as us. And the thief over there.
Points us, Echo.
Damn it.
Anyways.
How many hit points is he at right now? Inferno.
Hmm?
How many hit points is Jackson at right now?
I don't know. Jackson, how many hit points is she?
Well,
we're
he was
talking
at
about
0.
If we're talking about before I was suffocated, I'm at 26.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, okay,
you didn't
you didn't
take
lose-
actual damage. You were
Oh,
just
okay.
I
gone.
suffocated.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll kind of like slowly pull my hand back to myself and cover it again.
As Jackson kind of feels her hand slipping, he's just gonna like tightly grab it.
Something wrong?
If you want to talk about any of it, you can.
Well, I don't know exactly what you saw, so...
Your past. If you want to talk about any of it, you can.
I am looking at the ground and not making eye contact with him right now.
Look me in the eye, Claire.
There's not much I want to remember. And
Still
not much I
looking down?
do. Yeah, still looking down. There's not much that I remember and not much that I do. That I want to.
Can't run from it forever. It's gonna catch up eventually.
I know.
So don't let it get your back. At least face it before it takes you. And he'll let go.
I'm just covering the hand.
Mary's kind of just looking, like...
I still don't know exactly what you saw, so...
Yeah. Mary's kind of just like, Mom and Dad? like that type of thing. Like, do I speak up?
I am not making eye contact with anyone for a while. At least while we're on this topic, I'm not.
If you need any help with alleviating some emotional pain, I can use calm emotions if you want to, when you want to talk about that.
I'll kind of just like half-heartedly nod.
Oh, yes, we.
God damn it.
Magic.
And then you all hear a hello, as you hear the voice of Dawn. May I
Oh.
enter?
I'll like shoot up in surprise as she starts talking and look over in the direction of the voice.
Yeah, she's just behind the door. She knocked on it.
Yeah,
Hey,
you can come
Dawn.
on.
Oh, thank you. As she opens up, a 6'7", well-built human with black hair, fair skin, and golden eyes. Well, no, not golden eyes. Silver eyes. Or silver.
It's Ruby Rose, but very tall.
Gotta be kidding me. With silver eyes. Let's just leave it at silver eyes. Or anyway, currently she's wearing a not her usual large bulky set of armor. This is more like just a breastplate, like a normal size breastplate of her size.
I'd like to mention she's like a whole 1.5 feet taller than me.
Yep.
Fucking
I'm
huge.
pretty sure she's, I think, 2 feet taller than Mary.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Mary's 4'9".
Yep.
Very short. Anyways, hello. Hopefully I wasn't bothering anything. Why are you all sitting on the floor?
I'll quickly get up. We were doing some magical stuff. Don't worry about it.
Hopefully I wasn't bothering anything.
No, we just wrapped up.
Oh, okay.
I'll like dust myself off really quick and sit in an actual chair.
Alright, just came by to check in since, you guys were gone for about an hour. Oh, how's the tea?
It's good. I have like a half drunk thing of tea sitting on the floor where I was sitting.
Yep. Yeah. Wait, Claire just didn't notice her teacup was still left?
Well, yeah, I mean, like she's kind of.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Mary is gonna go ahead. Oh, I have 3 cups so far. She bends down, picking up your cup. Oh, Claire?
Thank you. Sorry, I'll take it and put it back on the table.
Oh, Jackson, do you want me to help you up?
No, I'm alright.
Alright. Okay then, so what were you all doing? Mind me asking.
Well, Jackson was getting a vision for me, but
Speaking about Jackson, why do you have, like, this red mark around your neck?
Why do I have what? And I'll just kind of like rub my neck.
Mary's looking to the corner right now.
I'm drinking. I'm like drinking my tea and just staring into it, like staring at my nose as I drink from the teacup.
Right? Okay. Whatever you all are into. I'll take my leave now. And she just walks off, closing the door behind her. Very unsure of what's going on in the room.
I never told them that I'm a pacifist. Oh no.
I'm sure they figured it out by now.
Well, given that comment, I don't think they have.
Mary just turns back around with a cringing face. She's like, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to clean up that misconception then. As she just places her hands to her face.
What time is it?
Well, it's an hour past since when Jackson went
That
unconscious.
doesn't. I don't remember what time it was before.
I think I said it was like somewhere past the afternoon a bit, since Comet talked to the lady in red during the afternoon.
Okay, we can't just go to bed. Damn it.
Yeah, so that was about a 1 hour thing as well. So should be about like 2.5 hours past noon.
Yeah.
Jackson's gonna take his hand and put it up to his throat and just cast Healing Word to get the red away.
Yeah, go ahead, roll for how much healing you do.
Yeah, I thought it'd be more suspicious if we healed it after she asked us about it.
I don't think Jackson's exactly caring about that.
Nope. Oh, let's go, Max. Yes, sir.
Nice. Thank goodness you didn't take any psychic damage during your unconscious state. Anyways,
I took every precaution imaginable.
yeah. Mary made sure. Good. But yeah, so. Alright, so now what? Uh,
Uh, well, what exactly did you see?
I saw stuff from back in the war.
Odd, I don't remember participating in anything relating to the war.
Well, it wasn't directly involved with the war, more coinciding with it.
so it just happened, not something part of.
Yeah.
Alright.
I believe it's connected to why you made that vow of pacifism.
I'll kind of grimace a little bit. I see. Um, exactly how bad was it?
It's not as bad as you're thinking.
It couldn't have been good.
Can I? Mary's gonna do an insight check on Jackson real quick. She doesn't know about that, so she's gonna. If you want to roll deception.
I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, it was fucked up, but he was being honest. I mean, it's not as bad as Claire's worrying about, at least in his eyes. It's fucked up, but it's cult shit. Some fucked up cult shit. But
No lies detected then.
Alright, so just.
Jackson is just kind of at that age where he's seen enough so far that there's got to be more. So
Alright,
oh,
Claire, if you ever do need me to cast Calm Emotions, just say it.
Alright, I will. Still, it's not a lot to go on. I was kind of hoping for some direction with this.
well, if you would like direction, there was 2 places. And one is Magic Doctra, and then one is a village where I saw you crying.
I immediately go like Ghost White.
And Mary just outstretches her hand a little bit.
I would really rather avoid both of those places. Is she actually casting Calm Emotions?
No,
or-
not yet. She's just
Okay.
like, she has her hand ready to cast it.
Okay. I'll kind of like I'll put my hand up. I'm fine. I was just a little.
So, you want to remember, but you don't want to go to the places that would help you remember.
I'm sure I'll have to visit them again at some point, but a lot of unresolved issues in both places. Not quite sure if I'm ready to either.
Well, then let's hope we find something else to do once we find once we get these kids home.
I'll just nod at him. Take another sip of tea.
I need a drink, and he'll kind of like open up his backpack
uh,
and pick up.
as you were saying, Mary was gonna go grab your cup.
Oh no, sorry, man. I'm talking about, and he'll shake his flask.
Oh, all right.
I'll look disappointedly down at my tea.
Sadly, there is no crate alcohol.
Yeah, I figured. I think back to Iris's drinking competition that I'm now going to miss.
Are we gonna miss it?
Yes, we are, because we have to stay another day.
Time works differently.
Doesn't it move slower here, I thought?
Okay, so time in the Shadowfell. Okay. One day in the Shadowfell is a lot more days in the real world.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no, hold up. Flip it.
Oh, okay. Well then. All right, then
Yeah,
we should get there
that's
fine.
fine,
All right,
yeah.
cool. All right, never mind then.
Oh man, that would make Jackson so mad.
Oh yeah, the only reason the children aren't like super old is because of Lady in Red's magic.
Well,
Well,
you obviously don't want to know your past, so I won't talk about the visions then. When you're ready, we'll come back to him.
I do want to ask one question.
Hmm.
Claire, how much do you remember your past?
Kind of bits and pieces. Most of it was I didn't want to think about what I was doing, so I just didn't. Anything I can remember, I quickly try and forget, and anything that sticks is too horrific to make me feel like I've made any progress.
Mary just gives you a simple nod.
Although there is one topic that I won't let slip by. I heard Crystal Heart get mentioned.
Hmm?
What is that, Claire?
We still haven't gone over exactly how much I know about that, have we?
No. Roll a history check with advantage.
Okay. Let me see what my history is at. Oh, it's a +1. Okay.
Better than nothing.
Well, that's a 4, so...
Okay, so what you automatically do know is it's a long-running project in the cult of the appraisers. The basis of it is mostly that it requires live subjects initially. But basically the base procedure is the heart, they're trying to get the heart to become fully crystal but still functioning. But in most cases, the hearts end up having either like small bits of crystal or being partially hardened, crystallized. Nothing able to actually pump blood or keep the of living vessel alive.
So let me. Alright. It was the last project I was put on before I left. It was we were trying to turn someone's heart fully into crystal while having it still function. I don't believe we were ever successful, as far as I was aware. I left shortly after the experiment started.
No.
Or well, no, I left shortly after I was put on the project.
I take it you wouldn't have any notes on it, would you?
Again, most of it was. I didn't even remember it while it was happening. Definitely didn't record anything for later.
All right.
Could I ask where this cult's village was? You said it was a village, right?
I never
I will-
mentioned a cult. I specifically avoided the word cult.
I will answer it for. I think I dropped Colt.
Did
Yeah,
you?
you dropped cult, I know.
Okay.
I don't know if
okay.
you dropped village.
No, I dropped Colt and Village.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I was specifically avoiding cult, but all right.
Jackson wasn't.
Fair enough.
Neither is Mary.
Um,
Well,
I'll answer.
them are.
I will answer the village part. I will answer where the village is.
You
Actually,
were
no.
just in the village. Do you know the exact location?
He only saw a horizon of trees.
I know landmark.
Yeah, you know landmarks. The forest area around, fields around this main town area, and the northeast side is a coastline, a rocky coastline.
I remember like when this campaign started, you pointed it out on the map to me, but I don't remember
Mhm.
where it was. It was to the north, right?
Mm-hmm.
To the north. To the king of the north.
I'll quickly send you a
King of the
text.
north.
Okay.
The king of the north. To the king of the north. To the king of the north.
Oh, well, that's fucking wonderful.
It's the
Where is
small town area.
Please tell me it's super close by. Please.
I don't know how close it is, but it's northeast from Durandal. Or Dundal, rather.
Oh wait, we're in Dundal, aren't we?
We're in
Yeah.
Dundal, yeah.
Let's go.
It is the small town past that, northeast. Not the walled city.
Well, I don't think anyone's alive there, so.
Oh, what makes you think that?
I am also shocked at this.
Well, one of the strongest men I know in the world, the strongest guy I know, showed up and killed everybody.
I shakily take another sip of tea.
Ah, yes, another thing to worry about it.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I also don't have his name written down.
Did you send me, Ray?
Hmm?
Hold on. It looks like a hamster.
Alright.
I'm starting to scroll up. All of a sudden, I just see hamster.
But yeah, no, that's a lemming. Lemmings are not actually birds, as pertaining to the video game series.
We don't need to go on this tangent. Wait, no, stop.
I was gonna say, I'm still looking, so I mean,
I don't believe I ever showed his picture because I don't have one.
No, we talked
Uh,
about a name.
But I can
yeah,
just tell you the name.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
that'd be
did.
helpful.
I did say it in the last session. It is Edward the Emberbrand.
Um, Edward Emberbrand. He showed up and started killing the people inside.
Actually, roll a history check on him. How much would Jackson have researched someone like him?
Probably a lot because he defeated one of the best fighters I know.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll with advantage.
21.
All
Oh wait,
right.
with advantage.
Mm-hmm. What?
Same exact thing.
All
Okay.
right. So 20, unnatural 20.
No, 21.
21? All right, the D4. Okay. Um,
Guidance.
you use Mary's guidance. All right. So, what you would know of him is that he is from. One second. He is from Lastrim, a town directly northeast of the World Tree in Dundal. Northeast of Dundal, but northeast of the World Tree.
Oh, so he's from that town.
Huh.
You would know that
Huh.
he's around his he's actually around the same age as you, maybe a little older, from what you can remember.
Hold
Uh,
on. The best fighter in all of Tendoka got his ass kicked by someone Jackson's age?
I mean, he's actually the guy that, yeah, the champion of Tendoga was younger.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Man, this world's filled
So,
with a bunch of badasses. Why are we here?
fucking hero of the war was from Coltsville. All right.
Um, Jackson would have no knowledge of what the history of Lostrum. And, I mean, there's a lot of history of Lostrum, but you guys don't know details.
How do I spell it?
Lastrem.
You wanna bet I don't know details? I use my Sage feature to figure out where I can get details.
You're not a sage.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
How do you know?
on the DM. Anyways, but yeah, you would know. Let's see, you would know. But he normally wears a large plate armor, consisting of a red cape, a helm with a one of those decorative red, like a large decorative red feather. Let's see. You know that his cape is known as the Salamander's Cloak, granting fire resistance and protection bonuses. Could even burn people that come in contact with him. He carries his famous Emberbrand sword. Or no, not Emberbrand. The
I thought it was a
Emberblade.
hammer. I thought it was a hammer.
No, it's a sword.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. And you would also know that during the duel he used ice magic or something like that. Which was what he used to help win the battle, as he used it as a surprise attack, basically.
It's gonna be another Ruby reference, and it's actually glass.
Hmm? No, it was actually ice, like blue ice.
Mm.
When you said something like ice, I'm like, it's gonna be glass. He's just superheated something and conjured glass.
Anyway, you'd know that he has an extensive military record, a very good military record for the most part, though had difficulties when Leihu, the champion of Tendoka, began leading his guerrilla uh, bands around, doing utilizing guerrilla tactics and such, tackling Edward's logistics a lot of the times. But yeah, I don't know what else would be relevant information. So that's most of it.
All right.
And you can share however much you want.
I'll talk about all of it. I
Hmm.
am an open book on some
I
things.
will bring up the relation in directions to the cult town and his hometown.
All right.
Oh yeah, that is pretty close, ain't it?
Hmm. Hmm.
Maybe he got sick and tired of the cult taking residence where he calls home.
Maybe. Well, whatever the reason, I'm gonna go get some fresh air. Uh, would any of you care to join?
Yeah, very much.
All right. So I'm guessing you guys walk out.
Oh yeah, yep. Back
All right.
in.
Hmm.
Jackson, do you join or are you just sitting?
Jackson's just gonna sit.
All right. Mary and Claire walk out.
Yep.
After passing a few rooms, and Mary asking someone, you to eventually find your way out. The children are now playing outside. Wes, you two actually can't seem to find Wes among the children.
I'm gonna try and stay away from the kids because I'm not in any state to
Yeah.
supervise children.
Mary's gonna follow with you since she seems to be deep in thought as well. How are you holding up, Claire?
Uh, Not entirely sure yet. I get a sickening feeling that this is the start of the end.
Hmm.
This is kind of what I've been dreading this entire time, and now it's staring me in the face. So,
You all you really feel from Mary is a gentle hand on your back.
okay.
Hello, this is God speaking. Wow.
Yeah, Claire's just kind of in thought right now, so.
All right. I think I'm gonna go to my room. Think a little bit.
I'll kind of nod to her and just keep. I'm gonna sit outside for a little bit longer.
Yeah. Mary just seems to walk inside. Jackson, you doing anything?
Um, Jackson's just kind of sitting in the tea room.
All right. 1 second. Okay. Are we gonna do a quick time skip?
Yep, I guess.
All right, so time skipping to you guys. You guys basically skipped lunch.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's definitely something that would have happened given the circumstances. So,
Anyways, on to dinner. Basically, all of you guys get called up. Let's see. Uh, do you guys wanna? Are you guys up to talking with each other or what? Or are you guys just staying pretty quiet for the
Um,
most part?
Jackson's just waiting for Claire to start a conversation, or Mary.
Hmm.
But if neither of
yeah.
Mike.
them
Okay, quick
speak
question. Do you
now.
guys want a private dinner with? So there are a few seating arrangements. There's everyone in the main dining hall, all the knights and scholars of Red, along with the lady in red. Um, I am gonna say Wes is joining them.
Okay.
How do any of you want to situate your dinner process?
I think Claire is still kind of processing everything, so
Hmm.
she's gonna probably want to be alone
All
for
right.
now.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna have Mary take a short rest because she needs some heals. One, two. I'm gonna roll 2d8, 2d8 plus.
Jackson's gonna sit close by where Claire is.
Um, 2d8. Do I add 4 con or just 2
For
for a short rest? I'm using 2 hit dice.
I believe you had con for each hit die. I don't remember.
We could just say it's that. So,
Uh, Honestly, I think that makes more sense than just leaving at 2 con. Okay, yeah. If it's not the actual case, it's homebrewed in now.
yep.
10. Okay. All right. So Jackson's sticking close to Claire.
Yep.
All right. Mary's gonna join you two, I guess.
Mm. Alright.
Uh, Actually, no. Mary's is gonna go off with the everyone else. For
I mean, like Claire's still like deep in thought processing everything. She's not gonna
mm-hmm.
initiate a conversation.
Yep. Well, did any of you want to order anything?
Uh, I'm if I can, alcohol, lots of it.
All right, that's perfectly fine.
I don't care so much about food. I mean, I'll order something to eat because I didn't have lunch, but
Just get some
like,
bar food.
yeah.
Okay. Jackson, what about you?
Um, Jackson's not really that hungry, so he's just gonna kind of sit and hang out.
All right. Are we also time skipping this?
I mean, yeah, Claire's just kind of like still in like deep thought, like fucking everything she didn't want to do is now like, hey, this is like top priority on your to-do list now. Hi.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when you have like a project due and you're like, I don't want to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like it's just like a perpetual state of like this is the fucking worst.
Mm-hmm.
That's about where she's at right now.
I see. Okay, okay. I'm guessing we're just gonna skip.
Yep.
All right. Um, for the most part, since is Jackson still not eating anything or getting something light?
He's just gonna get something light.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So for Jackson, you get like a nice grilled chicken with a side of uh let's see. So you got a nice grilled chicken with decent with pretty good seasoning. Nothing too heavy, pretty light, and a few vegetables. And for Claire, you get Do you care what quality the alcohol is? Is it like, do you want? I'm guessing you just want something strong, right?
Yeah, pretty
All
much.
right.
And whatever I'm getting to eat, it's less something to eat and something more to wash down with the with more alcohol.
Yep. Let's see. Okay. Um, hmm. Do I have food pairings with alcohol? I don't remember if I
I
researched
don't
that.
actually care what she has. I'm just saying,
Well, we're just gonna say you get something more closer to bar food.
and
Um,
yeah, again, it doesn't really matter in
yeah.
this situation. So
You get a pretty good amount of starches, basically,
yeah,
with your basically brandy. Um, yeah. So as night goes on, everyone heads to bed. Let's see. For the most part, is Claire sleeping at all, or
I mean, she's gonna go to sleep, yeah, but she's also probably very drunk.
hangover? Roll Constitution save.
Yeah, it's actually not too terrible. 19.
That's pretty good. But yeah, you wake. Okay, so Jackson, you doing anything before you turn in? Jackson. Le Jackson?
What's up with the accents you're doing?
I don't know.
Comment you there. I have blubbed at him. He has not responded.
Well, okay, so Claire. um, you don't get any nightmares.
Okay. That was the goal.
Yeah. 1 second. Okay.
I was pretty much actively trying to get blackout drunk so I didn't, like, even if I had a nightmare, I wouldn't remember it.
I guess we are back for now. Well, we're back, but we're gonna end it here. Uh, apologies for the short session. But we're gonna have to end it here for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this shorter session. It's gonna be a lot less editing for me, but kind of want to.
I'm sure they'll appreciate the less dense episodes after the last two.
Yeah. But yeah, regardless of how short the episode is, hope you guys enjoyed. If you do enjoy and want to continue watching things go downhill ever so slowly, consider subscribing. For
Slowly,
more.
we're speedrunning this.
Yes, depression any percent.
Depression 90% run. World record speed run.
Yep. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed and want to continue watching the series, please do consider subscribing, and hope to see you guys next time.